We have this nice crew on here today. It was a fun class today. Welcome back. We're all working through stuff in our bodies. I'm there with you. So what I want to do today was pull in a little bit of Kundalini movements in the beginning. You guys are really familiar with these. There's going to be about 3 sun salutations. We'll move through kind of our regular class. And then we're going to end in the same way if we have time with the Kundalini moves and then the sun salutations. And then I'll send you guys on your way. Okay. So repetition is key here. There's lots of cat-cow, and there's reason for this. Okay, I want you guys to feel the benefits of consistency with this practice and this posturing. This is why we're doing so much of the breath of fire lately too, is I want you to start to feel the benefits of practicing on a daily basis, or at least regularly, because most of you are here at least 3 times a week, okay? All right, that's all I'm going to say today. I think we will start getting into the practice. We're going to start onto our seat, okay? We're going to be here for just a tiny bit, so get yourself comfortable. If you want to sit onto a block, you can sit onto a block or a pillow. Okay. I'm going to come to the middle of the mat just so you have some space. Good. Let's take a minute here just to tune in. And literally when I say tune in, I want you to take a couple conscious deep breaths in and out through the nose. Feel the sit bones pressing down into the mat. Feel your hands resting onto your legs or your knees, wherever they're touching. And just these few conscious breaths can start to shift your reality, at least for the remainder of the day. Good. And as you're breathing here, set your intention. And then slide your hands towards your knees if they're not already there, resting onto your knees. And we're going to move into a version of cat-cow here. So this is our first round. We're going to curl back with your inhale. And then with your exhale, you're going to start to pull your chest through, gaze up towards the sky. Now, if you're feeling a little bit stiff, I want you to take these first few kind of slow so that you can feel every integration here of the spine. And again, as we always do, as the body starts to loosen up and let go, you can add a little bit more speed. So this requires deep, deep breaths. So as the body speeds up, the breath should also speed up. Okay, we have 4 more. Good. Come into your last one. Beautiful. Come back to neutral spine. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Now we're going to work with the neck. So take your gaze over towards your right shoulder, back through center, and continue over to the left. And then you're just going to move from side to side. Okay, so we're increasing the cerebral spinal fluid all the way up into the brain. So activating the brain, all of its centers, and helping to create balance there. So very simple movements, but again, with consistency, they hold much power. Good. 2 more each side. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral spine. Take a big inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And then let's rock forward onto hands and knees for our traditional cat-cow. So the spines should already be a little bit loose, a little bit open. And so just start to move into the practice. Inhale, arch the spine, gaze up, and exhale to crow. Good. And we find the speed that works for us with the body and the breath. You're literally flushing the system out. Good. 4 more rounds. Good. And your last one, take a big inhale, curl the spine, push into your hands and feet, gaze towards your belly button, pelvic floor, hold the breath. And exhale, soften and release. Good. Take your feet. You're going to come up onto your feet. Dropping into a low squat. So last Kundalini move here. You're going to come high up onto your toes. Heels are lifted, knees out to the side. You guys have done this well. This is just our regular squat, fingertips down to the mat. So on your inhale, you straighten, drop your heels, gaze towards your belly button, and then exhale, knees come out to the side. Okay, so just move, own pace, own rhythm. So these are considered yogic technologies because of the scientific power that they have on the body, the mind, the breath. Good. We have 5 more. Make sure you're breathing. Good. And your last one, you straighten your legs. You heel toe your feet together and ragdoll forward, grab onto opposite elbow. Allow your spine to click into place if it needs to, or just to hang here. Good. Let's release the hands, start to roll up through the spine. Stacking the body. Good. And come to sit at the very top of your mat into Samastitihi. Good. 3 variations of our sun salutations. First one, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gaze up. Plant your hands, jump or step back into high plank. Lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your hands, find your feet. 3 breaths here. Good. Gaze forward. Jump or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. You're going to reach your arms above your head. Pause at the peak of your inhale. And then exhale, hands by your side into Samastitihi. Good. Second variation, sit down into chair posture. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Good. With your exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward. Inhale, gaze up. Plant your hands. Jump or step back into high plank. Lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 3 breaths. Let's bring our gaze to the top of the mat. Jump or step your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sit down into chair. Inhale, sweep your arms above your head. Good. And then straighten your legs, arms by your side. Samastitihi. Beautiful. Last one. Bend your knees, sit down into chair. Arms swing up. And exhale, fold forward over your straight legs. Inhale, gaze up. Plant your hands. Jump or step back into high plank. Lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Gaze forward. Step your right foot in between your hands. Let's rise up. High lunge. Arms come up. Good. And exhale, hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Good. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Let's rise up. Good. Hands come down. Step back. High plank. Lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 3 deep breaths here. Let's bring our gaze to the top of the mat. Jumper step your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise up. Arms come up. And Samastiti, arms by your side. Beautiful. Good. Let's take a step back with our left foot. We're going to stay facing the front of the mat. Toes and hips are squared to the front. Good. Inhale. Let's bring our arms up. Palms touch. Good. We're going to work the lower back here, actually the entire back. So inhale, lift out of the body. And exhale, come halfway. Good. Inhale here. And exhale, come all the way down. Folding over the front leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come up halfway. Pause here for your inhale. And exhale, come on up. Good. Inhale here. Exhale halfway. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale up halfway. Inhale. And exhale to rise. Beautiful. Good. Now we're going to add a movement in here. So let's come halfway back with the torso. Now, I want you to make this movement your own. So you don't need to make it big. We're going to bend into this knee. We're going to come into a variation of flying posture. It could look like this, or it could be your full flying posture. Because then we're going to bend the knee, place the foot back down, inhale, rise, and lean back. Okay, so this is the movement. Come on forward with the torso halfway. Bend into the knee, lift into your variation of flying posture. Good. Bend back into the knee, place the left foot back down, rise up, and lean back. Beautiful. Let's do two more. Halfway. Flying posture. Good. Bend into the knee, place the left foot back down, rise up and lean back. Beautiful. Make the last one really fluid. So come halfway. Bend into the knee and lift. Flying posture. Good. Bend the knee. Come all the way back down and reach your arms up. Beautiful. Let's release the arms, come back through neutral, and come to stand at the top of the mat into Samastiti. Feet come together. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Take the right foot back. Good. Inhale, extend your arms up. Good. And then we're going to slowly lower the torso halfway with the exhale. Take an inhale here. And exhale, come all the way down. Good. Inhale here. Exhale yourself back up to halfway. Inhale. And exhale to rise. Good. Inhale here. Exhale halfway. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale. Exhale halfway. Inhale. And exhale to rise. Beautiful. Now this is where we come into our flying posture. So let's come halfway with the torso. Again, your depth, so it doesn't need to be deep. Bend into this left knee. Let's rise up, lift your right leg. Good. Bend the left knee, place the right foot back down. Rise up with the torso and lean back. Beautiful. We have three more. Come on forward with the torso. Flying posture. Good. Let's place that back foot down. Rise up and find your back bend. Beautiful. Now do two more on your own, finding your breath. Find the movement and fluidity that works for you. Good. Coming into your back bend. Beautiful. And last one. Come on forward into flying posture. Good. Placing your back foot down. Let's rise up. Good. Back through neutral. Release your arms by your side and come forward into Samasthiti. Beautiful. Vinyasa. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gaze up. Plant your hands. Jump or step back into high plank. Lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your gaze forward. Step your right foot in between your hands and drop your back knee. Good. So similar movement we did last week. So let's inhale our arms up again. Palms touch. Good. So on the inhale, you're bending into this front knee, reaching and lengthening into the back. And then with your exhale, you're straightening this front leg, rocking your hips back, arms come by your side, palms face down towards the mat. Got it? Good. 3 more. Inhale, bend into this front knee. Palms touch, we reach. And exhale, swing it back. So stability in the legs, stability in the pelvis. Good. 2 more. Bend into the front knee, reach. Exhale back. Good. And last one. Let's come on back, straighten this leg, fold forward. Good. And then to release, hands come down onto the mat, bend into this front knee and step back. 3-legged downward facing dog. Send your right leg high into the sky. Good. Take an inhale. And with your exhale, come forward into high plank. Right knee taps your right elbow. Good. 3-legged downward facing dog. Right toes high. Okay, this time as you come forward, we're going to cross the body, right knee to left elbow, high plank. And 3-legged downward facing dog. Good. Gaze forward, step your right foot in between your hands. Let's rise up to high lunge. Palms together, bend into this front knee. And it's going to be the same idea here. So we inhale, we reach with the palms up. And with your exhale, you're just sweeping your torso forward, palms face down, arms by your side. Good. And we have 3 more. Inhale, arms come up, sweep up. Exhale forward, palms by your side. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Beautiful. Release your hands down to the mat and step back, downward facing dog. This is your reset breath. So find both feet, find both hands. Take a deep breath. Good. Then we're going to do the same thing on the left. So inhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee. Good. And rise up with the chest, palms together at the top. Good. So on your inhale, we sink into this front knee. We reach and lengthen in all directions. And with your exhale, you straighten this front leg, arms by your side, find your balance. Good. And then come back forward, bend into this knee and sweep your arms up. Good. And come on back, leg is straight. So I want you to follow your breath. You have 2 more. Inhale, we rise. Exhale back. And 1 more. Beautiful. To release, hands come down to the mat, bend into this front knee. And we're going to step back into 3-legged downward facing dog with your left leg lifted. Good. With your next inhale, come forward into plank, left knee to left elbow, tap. Good. 3-legged downward facing dog, left toes high. This time, inhale forward, left knee to right elbow, cross the body. And 3-legged downward facing dog. Good. Gaze forward, step your left foot in between your hands. Rise up, high lunge. Good. Palms to touch. Inhale. Exhale, drop the torso, arms by your side, palms face down, lift, and inhale to rise. Exhale, sweep down. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Really use your breath and exhale. Last one. Good. Let's release our hands down to the mat. Step back into high plank. Lower chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Okay. Inhale yourself forward into high plank. Now, if you can do proper push-ups, you can stay up like this, or I'm going to drop my knees down to the mat. We have 3 push-ups here. I want long spine, elbows by your side. Good. Steady with the breath. Good. And then next time, lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Beautiful. Keep your arms by your side. You're going to press your forehead into the mat. So we're stimulating that third eye point. And we're going to work the strength of the legs and the lower back. So hands where they are, you're going to lift your right heel up as high as you can. And then you're going to pulse here for 5. So we're going to lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your right foot down and lift your left foot up. Once you reach your height, you're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. 1 more each side. Inhale, right foot up. Take your 5 pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down. And left side. Inhale, left leg up. And pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's release. Now release your arms down by your side, palms face down. Bring your big toes together at the back of your mat. Inhale, slowly lift your forehead up, your chest, your arms, and your toes. So everything is lifted. Keep your gaze down, and we're going to pulse here for 5. So lift everything up for 5 and pulse for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Turn your right cheek onto the mat. We're here just for 1 breath. Good. And we have 1 more set of that. So come back to neutral. Place your forehead down. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your arms, your toes. Find your max height, and then we pulse up for 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Good. Let's release. Turn your left cheek onto the mat. Find your breath. Good. Bring your gaze back through center. Bring your big toes together at the back of the mat. Hands beside your chest. Push back into child's posture. So come up and back. Sit onto your heels. Curl over your legs. And then we have our headstand or tripod stand. So just simply rock forward onto your forearms, or you're placing your hands onto the mat. If you're doing tripod, just get yourself upside down if you can, either prep posture or full posture. Good. So let's rise. Whatever one you're working with, come on up now. This will be your stimulation for the rest of the day. Flooding your body with energy, waking every cell up. So take a couple deep breaths here. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly lower your feet down onto the mat, coming down into child's posture. Slow down the breath. Feel your forehead connected. Good. Let's rock up onto our hands and knees. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, and we have cat-cow. So the final variation of cat-cow, just move into it. So same as what we normally do. Inhale, arch, gaze up, and exhale to curl. And just notice how you feel now that this is our 3rd round in the practice with this cat-cow. Add a little energy, add a little vigor behind it. You have 4 more. Good, neutral spine. Now let's come into our squat. Heels lifted, hands by your side. We have 10 squats here. So again, same way we started the practice, this is how we're gonna end it. So on your inhale, drop your heels, drop your gaze, straighten your legs, and exhale to bend. That's 1. You have 9 more with your own breath. And with your last one, straighten your legs, heel toe your feet together, and ragdoll over your legs. Take a couple deep breaths. Okay, let's roll our spine up. Coming to stand at the top of the mat. We have our final sun salutation. So if you're not already at the top, come to the top of the mat. Let's sit back into chair posture. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, gaze up. Plant your hands, jump or step back into high plank. Lower chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here. Good. Bring your gaze forward, jump your feet all the way through, and come to lay flat onto your back. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Maybe rock from side to side. Slow down the breath. Good. And then let's release, lay flat like you're coming into Shavasana. But let's place both hands onto the belly. And we're going to just take a few rounds of deep belly breath here together, just to finish off. So again, on your inhale, your hands should be lifting. And on your exhale, your belly should be gently falling towards your spine. Good. And just continue on with your own breath. And as you're moving into this breath, fall back into your intention. Now that you have a clear mind and you have the energy, you'll be able to hold this intention throughout the day. Okay, let's do 2 more. Good. And let's slowly bring our knees back into our chest. Roll onto the right side of the body. And then up to your comfortable seated position, the top of your mat. Good. Bring your hands in front of heart center. One more breath here. Let it out. Good. Thank you very much for your practice. Namaste.